Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. I am Mega400, and in this episode we're going to do more exploring around Zeal, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. I know some people probably don't want to watch me just explore Zeal and talk to people, but I think these guys, again, I think these guys say some important things, and there are some interesting stuff said here. And I'm probably not going to rant much in this episode, you know, partly because, you know, there's some interesting things to talk about and listen to, as opposed to, you know, ranting. I kind of want to focus on the game. I try and keep a balance between the two things. I don't want to overpower the game. I want the game to, you know, take some priority. So here we have this new businessman who will sell you things, or sell you non-weapons. But he can't sell you weapons because the Queen forbids it, at least for now. And these guys are talking about that a kid named Janus. Janus is the kid who told us one of us is gonna die. The meanie. How dare you tell us we're gonna die? So yeah, Janus is kind of antisocial. Shala is incredibly, Shala is the other child of Zeal, and she's incredibly talented and gifted, but Janus is very, antisocial. And our gifts are primitive to these guys. So yeah, these guys are all snobs and egotistical, guys who don't like the Earthbound ones, the ones who play Earthbound all day long. How dare they not like Earthbound? No, they're the ones who live on Earth who don't have the magical abilities. In fact, these guys only have magical abilities because of Lavos. And as I mentioned, I don't know if they necessarily say it, but it's said pretty soon. So yeah, they've been getting powers off of Lavos. And the Earthbound ones are, you know, they don't have those powers because they haven't absorbed them from Lavos or something like that. And there's supposedly a strange prophet who has its power expresses that of the elements. The gurus of lifetime and reason live in Zeal. There's skill and knowledge. So there's 3 gurus as well. And the gurus are actually named after the 3 guys in the Bible. Did I mention this? I can't remember if I mentioned it last time, but they're named after the 3 wise men of the Bible. And these guys are talking about the Moonstone and the Sunstone, which will play a part in a side quest later on. And that new up there will be coming back to him. He has a tab that we can't get, but yeah, there's a prophet who supposedly came here who can almost predict the future. And yeah, I know they're not talking about Lavos right now, but they mentioned it not too long. I know, I kind of spoiling it, but you know, it's not that hard, or it's not that big a spoiler. So Balthazar is one of the gurus who constructed the Blackbird and also I think the Ocean Palace and a few other things. Let's see what this lady has to. Oh, we gotta talk to her. So if you open the books, Water, Wind, and Fire again, you'll get something else in this area. Just like last time. But this time it's not a battle with news. In fact, actually this time, if we talk to this, or look at this Poyo doll or Pozo doll or something, we will find a black rock. Now these rocks are somewhat important. They are important because when you equip them to the there are 3 characters you learn text from these guys, or from the rocks. And if you equip that rock to one of the characters who uses the tech, you will learn that tech when you have those 3 guys in the 3 characters in the party. Most of them are involved with a character we don't have yet, the last character. No spoilers, please, in the comments. But there's one character we haven't got yet, and a lot of the rocks involve him in the text. But yeah, there's rocks. Those also allow you to learn text. There's special text. And here we're gonna meet a new character, Dalton. Dalton is a dolt in that he is a villain, but he is a very bad at being a villain. He's the idiot villain of the bunch. He's similar to Lord Crump, technically. He's essentially Lord Crump with bad hair. Seriously, his hair is really kind of odd. Anyway, yeah, Dalton is not a nice guy, but he's also not that good at being a villain. And here we have to go through all these caves to reach the palace, which is really annoying. And I forgot to cut out going through here the second time because I had to come back down here to visit that new that I told you had a tab, which I feel bad about, but there wasn't a ton that I, you know, could do in the remaining time period. But yeah, here's the Palace of Zeal. It's the center of the Kingdom of Zeal, which makes it the center of the universe. Wow, egotistical much? And here we have this new... Could you scratch my back? Oh, okay, sure. You got it. Phew. Thank you. You discovered the new scratch point! Hooray! We learned a new skill. So now, using our new back scratching abilities, we are going to scratch this news back and get ourselves a new power tab, or is it magic tab? Whatever. We're gonna get a tab. I think it's magic tab actually. Yeah, magic tab. So we got a magic tab from that new, from scratching his back. I like news. News are pretty awesome. And now that we got that, we can head back to the palace, which again, I wish I had cut all this out, but I didn't. So I'm going to talk about something else real quick, though, I guess. Someone at Nintendogs asked me my feelings on the Xbox, why those, when they started, and why I feel that way. For the most part, I've never been a fan of the Xbox. They just basically, it's not like when, it's just it's just I never really been a fan of it. And the other thing is with the games, there's a lot of the games that people praise, for the Xbox, that you can buy for a PC because it's Microsoft. So a lot of the games you can get for PC, so that there's not a lot of games, any of the games that everyone loves, I can technically get those on my PC, not have to worry about buying a an Xbox. People also said, well, before, the Xbox Live was only for, the Xbox, but now, Xbox Live is, I believe the network is also, for games on the, on PC, so you don't have to, use an Xbox to play on Xbox Live, so now, or Xbox, but the Xbox connection, whatever it's called, I don't know all that stuff, so, I think a lot of times, it's not worth buying an Xbox when you can, buy the same games on the PC. And then you could say, well, your PC is not good enough, it doesn't have enough power, and I can understand that, but, for me, any of the games I might be interested in, like, I wouldn't, need to buy an Xbox for it. I could just, if I need anything, just upgrade my computer, to support games if I needed to. And I'm going to have a PC controller, too, so it's not like I have to use the mouse and keyboard. Though some people like using mouse and keyboard. I don't know, I'm not saying Xbox has bad games, it's just I'm not really a big fan of the Xbox in general for the most part. I don't know. There's not a ton that I'm really interested in with the Xbox. And again, any games that would be, I could buy on PC. So this girl, you want to talk to this girl and tell her to secretly plant her plan that she got from the Guru of Life. Because if she doesn't plant it, you won't be able to do a side quest. So definitely make sure to tell her this. There isn't a moment later on that you can tell her to do this, but make sure to tell her at some point that to plant her plant. Or otherwise, you won't be able to do stuff later on. And let's see, Balthazar is gone. He was, again, the Venter. 3 gurus have guided zeal have disappeared. They say Jasper, the Guru of Time, continues to work on Desert Island. Wait, the Chrono Trigger? That doesn't have to do with the title, does it? Nah, probably not. That doesn't make any sense. Why would it have to do with the title? I mean, the title might be Chrono Trigger, but why does the Chrono Trigger have to do with the Chrono Trigger? Or why does Chrono Trigger have to do with the Chrono Trigger? That doesn't make sense. And Melchior, wait, Melchior is the guy in the... So supposedly Melchior also is in the Kingdom of Zeal. How did he end up in the... I don't know. We'll find out soon, though. This is, I'd say more like... I guess I would say this is kind of climax of this, of the plot, but not... It's kind of the climax, this area. Yeah, I guess I would say this would be the climax of the story, to an extent. But there's still... But the side quests kind of extend the game a little bit more. But we're getting near the end. We're pretty far through. I'd say more than halfway through the game. And Red Rock makes up Shala's pendant. Her pendant allows her that she gets the power from the Man Machine and allows her to control stuff like stuff. What's with you in the black wind? You're kind of crazy, Janus. Now hold on to this. What is it? It's a kind of ailment. It's something that should happen if it protects you. I wish I could be with you always, but Mother has other plans. So yeah, Zeal's kind of, gone kind of crazy to an extent. And Shala is, a very nice person, but Zeal is a little bit of a bitch, to be quite frank. Zeal is a bitch. Zeal is Peach in disguise. No, but yeah, with the Xbox, I guess my main feelings are, I guess any games that I wanted to play, I could play on the PC anyway, so there's no reason for me to necessarily buy an Xbox. And that's basically it. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any motivation. I'm not saying there's bad games on the Xbox. I'm just saying there's no real motivation for me to buy it. For the most part, it's not like it's a horrible system. It's not. Though the tech problems, there's been too many tech problems, and I know people could fix it and stuff. But you know, I don't know. I don't really want to deal with any of the tech problems that I've seen with the Xbox. And here's wait, we've seen this kind of door before. We've seen them in the future. Wait, isn't that that pendant looks kind of like Marley's little amulet, our pendant. So let's use that and try and open the door. Because I mean, if Shala can do it, why can't we? Why didn't we do that earlier? We should have tried it earlier. Let's try holding up the pendant, and nothing happens. So, well, we'll find out how to open the door next time. This has been Maker for 400, reminding you that gremlins are cheesecake.